Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Ahmad Bayan coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachah Kodash. Alright, you know, there's just a quick one here. Alright, that's more like a reminder for all of us, you know, that we are to, you know, keeping the faith and so forth, you know, and understand that what we in, you know, who we serving, you know, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Alright, the true name of the Lord. Alright, as in, you know, that's the true name of the Lord, Yahweh. Alright, He exists. You know, for those of you who now coming into this, you know, and His only begotten Son, Yahushai, who the world is ignorantly called Jesus Christ. Right? His name is Yahushai in the Paleo Hebrew. Alright? He saves, He delivers. Alright, so yeah. This is First John Salakia. This is St. John 15 and verse 1. It says, I am the true vine, and my Father is the husband. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, He taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, He purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. Right? So when He put us out there to preach this word, you know, we are to do what? We are to bring in fruits. You know, we are to preach the doctrine. You know, the doctrine that we learn from the beloved apostles, right, of the great millstone, right? This is what we have to do. We have to preach this word, right? You can't go against it. You have to stick to the doctrine and whatnot and teach the correct word, right? But, you know, those that don't do it, you know, they will be cut off. They will not preach the right word and whatnot, so they're not going to gain fruits and whatnot. So they are going to be basically cut off, right? You don't want to be in that predicament, right? You want to be in that side where you're gaining, right? You're gaining and so forth, right? Let's bear with my back, because I'm driving here too, right? So at the end of the day, you know, what we following is something very beautiful, you know, and you can't look at it like, you know, like you know what? Alright, sorry about that. Alright, continuing, you know, let's start from let's continue from verse 3. Right? It says, now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Right? Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine, no more can ye expect ye abide, so that ye abide in me. Right? So the part that we read just now, that you know, in verse 3, we are clean through the words. You know, it just shows that you have to be cleansed by the washing of this word and whatnot. And this is how the brothers are here today. You know, those of you who now coming into this truth, you know, this is how the brothers are here today. They hear about the washing of the word. Alright? They were cleansed. You know, we were all cleansed. Alright? We all understand, and we all go out there and do this work. Alright? The men have jobs to do. Right? Which is out there on the highways and byways. You know, preaching this word with truth and sincerity. Doing the videos and whatnot, the edification videos every day. Right? And then the women, they also have jobs. You know, it's not to preach, but to be subjective to your husband. You know, be meek, be humble, you know, following the righteous acts and so forth, you know, be a woman of the Lord. All right, be, you know, have the mind of understanding, have that mind of you know, that mind that the Lord say He likes, you know, a mind that is well instructed, you know, that will listen and obey, right? So is little things that we have to keep in mind, you know, and to always remember, because, you know, look at the days that we're in right now. You know, we know that we're living in the last days, so therefore we have to keep pushing, you know, we have to keep pushing until the end, right? So we have to be abided, you know, in Yahushai, right? The same way how Yahushai was walking the earth, you know, being righteous, you know, doing the works and so forth, you know, we also have to do the same, right? We have to do the same. We can't do something else. We had to do the same. He made that part, right? We just had to follow suit. All right. He set examples there for us to follow, and this is what we had to do. We had to keep following what we were taught, right? Again, from the beloved apostles from above. All right. We had to continue in what they taught and what not. All right. So, you know, I will end it there, Lord willing. You know, this lesson here was edifying and straight to the point. Alright? Nothing too long. Let's have a quick drive and talk there. You know, so lucky if I didn't get to bring out as much as I wanted. You know, I kind of focusing on the road here. Alright, so with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the fully elect. This is your brother Ahmad Bayan signing out. We say shalom.